Welcome to ParkTV 16 Sports presentation of girls varsity soccer. Tonight we are broadcasting from the Quinn Athletic Complex on the campus of Benilde St. Margaret's in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. And tonight the Benilde St. Margaret Red Knight girls varsity soccer team is hosting the Chanhassen Storm in this West Metro Conference matchup. Coming into the match tonight, the Storm from Chanhassen are 2 wins, 3 losses, and the Red Knights are 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. So very similar records, and we're about to begin, and we're underway with the kickoff, and the Storm handle it. They'll be going in dark blue and yellow numbers from left to right, and Benilde will be in their traditional white with red numbers. And we're underway. Last year, the Red Knights had an awesome year. They made it all the way to the state tournament. They think they had Metro Player of the Year who's graduated. So a lot of strong tradition on the Red Knights as we're underway. And that is number 23 for the Red Knights. Kicking the ball, her name is Ingrid Lundberg, a senior defender. And in goal for the Red Knights, that is number 27 kicking it off, Anna Poland, junior goaltender. Opening moments here, 6th match of the season for the Red Knights. That was number 2, Maddie Stokes with the headband. She's a captain this year. That's Lundberg 23, and the ball comes now down for the Storm. That's Claire Shea, number 8 in the left corner, as she kicks it to her teammate number 4. Nice pass there to Katie Miller. Ball now on the right side. Number 12 for the Storm is Abby Wayant. And on the far side, number 16 for the Storm is Grace Navarra. She continues to keep the pressure on in the Red Knight zone, and the ball goes, out of bounds. And that'll be a throw-in. So Benilde goaltender Anna Poland will take the ball and kick it off. She kicks it down the field, and that was intended for her teammate number 9, Erin Long, a junior midfielder, but it's taken away by the Storm. It's played there by number 19, that's Lauren Roberts, junior midfielder for the Storm. Number 1, Sophie Paulenshin is a junior midfielder for the Storm, and Anna Poland kicks it down the field. Intercepted again by the Storm. Taken away there by number 12, Sam Richardson, sophomore defender. And that's number 16 handling ball, Danielle Gagne. To Sam Richardson. And collision there at midfield, taken now by number 2, Julia Boulat. And that is number 1, Sophie Paulenshin, being guarded there closely by Maddie Stokes. Ball goes out of bounds in favor of the Storm for the throw-in. Just underway here, first half, 0-0 score, 36 minutes to go in the first half, and there's a whistle. And the call goes towards for the Red Knights, so they will take over. Maddie Stokes, number 2, senior captain defender, will kick it down the field. Red Knights have barely possessed the ball. I don't think they have gotten the ball over midfield yet, but it is still early. Now the Storm take it again. That is number 11, Rachel Tritch. Tritch has it, kicks it towards the net, goes out of bounds, so the possession will go back over to the Red Knights. And Anna Poland, number 27, the goalie, will retrieve the ball and kick it off. So the Storm dominating here early on. All the play has been in the offensive zone of the Red Knights. And Poland's kick is again intercepted by the Storm. Maddie Stokes gets it over. It's a shot blocked in front. Anna Poland picks it up and rolls it out to her teammate. That again is number 12, Sam Richardson. Richardson gets it to number 11. That's Claire Vanderheide, senior. And number 5 for the Red Knights, Frida Fortier, falls down but maintains possession, gets it over to her teammate number 8. That is Stella Fortier. So we have Stella and Frida Fortier. Stella is a junior midfielder and Frida is a sophomore defender. And now the ball comes into the Storm zone. Being chased there by number 3, Vivian Chenal, senior, and a near scoring opportunity, but nice save there by the goalie for the Storm. That is number Zia Leah Olsen, a junior goaltender for the Storm, boots it down the field. Stokes moves it ahead there to number 13. Caitlin Mateague, she's a sophomore midfielder. A lot of youth now on this Benilde team after doing so well last year at the varsity level. Nice pass ahead there. Shot on net there by number 11 for Benilde. That's Claire Vanderheide. Nice job there with the left foot. Here's the replay. Gets over there, takes a nice whack at it, gets good effort, but goaltender is well positioned. It may have gone just wide left, but nice attempt there by Benilde as they start to show their first offensive four-way into the Storm zone. It's number 5 for Benilde, Frida Fortier. Over to the near side to number 12, Sam Richardson. And the give and go doesn't work. Intercepted nicely there by Rachel Tritch for the Storm. Abby Want tries to advance the ball, gets deflected back out to number 14, Alex Harndierks, a senior midfielder for the Storm. Blocked there now by number 16, Danielle Gagne. She boots it ahead down the middle of the field. Unlike the boys' match, not a lot of whistles here. At least early on. Number 19 now with it, Lauren Roberts for the Storm. Gets it ahead. There's Roberts with it, going down the middle of the field, being guarded closely. And there is a shot by number 8, goes off the mark, Claire Shea. Senior attacker for the Storm. Shot goes out of bounds, and so Anna Poland there, number 27, will kick it down the field. Ball comes to Lauren Roberts of the Storm. Also there is Rachel Tritch, number 11. And number 11 for Benilde is Claire Vanderheide, and the ball goes out of bounds, and they give the ball to the Storm. Throw in intended there for the Storm's number 4, Katie Miller, being guarded closely there by number 23, Ingrid Lundberg, the co-captain, tri-captain, I should say, for Benilde. The other captains are Claire Grazzini, senior goaltender, number 1. But she is playing out there as an attacker. Now here comes Benilde's number 9 on the right side. That's Aaron Long, senior midfielder. Kicks it towards the net, but out of bounds. So possession to the Storm, and goaltender Leah Olsen will kick it off down the field as we're just under 31 minutes here, first half. Broadcasting from Benilde St. Margaret's. Their home field here. There's Lauren Roberts for the Storm. Number 2 is Julia Boulat for the Storm. She tries to get the ball down the field, and she does to Lauren Roberts, who advances the ball there to number 1, Sophia Polishin. She throws it in. Ball intended there for number 3 for Benilde. That's Vivian Chenal. Now over on the near side, Sam Richardson fighting there with it with Rachel Tritch for the Storm. Storm come away with it. Number 4, Katie Miller. And now number 12 for the Storm is Abby Want. Number 14 kicking it there is Alex Harndierks. Maddie Stokes tried to get it ahead there to her teammate Vivian Chenal, but unable to get through. Nice defense there by the Storm. No score here early on, as you can see. Benilde now retains possession. Number 11 for Benilde is Vander Heidi. 13 is Caitlin McTeague. Storm take it away. That is Katie Miller going against the senior captain Ingrid Lundberg. Ball comes down on the far side, and Anna Poland comes out and blocks nicely the Storm attacker, number 11, Rachel Tritch. So Anna Poland will kick it off again here with 28.5 minutes to go in the first half. Oh, down goes number 3 for Benilde, and a whistle. Vivian Chenal gets taken down. That caused the whistle, and that'll be a free kick for Benilde. And number 2, Maddie Stokes, will come over and do the kick. There she is with the headband. She'll position the ball where the referee was. So an opportunity here for the Red Knights. Free kick here right from midfield. Back to Stokes, and she boots it nicely down, but it goes wide left of the goal.
Entering the game for the Storm, number 15, Gabriella Pujol.
So we have a substitution now, number 15 in for the Storm, Gabriella Pujol. Out comes Katie Miller, number 4. Take a breather. Nice, beautiful 80-degree night here in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. Lauren Roberts now gets it ahead to number 2. That's Julia Boulat, and she's got some open room at midfield. She gets it over to her teammate, number 8. That's Claire Shea. Stopped nicely there by number 16, Grace Navarra on defense. Shea had it. Over to number 11, Tritch, and sent out of bounds there by number 12, Sam Richardson, but the Storm retained possession. Early on here, I'd say the offensive edge goes to the Storm, but still no score. Ball kicked through in there, number 8 for the Storm, Claire Shea, tried to get it over towards the goal, but it went out of bounds, as you can see, and that'll be another throw-in for the Storm. Number 16 will do the honors, Grace Navarra. That's number 11 for the Storm, Rachel Tritch. Oh, and she gets pushed down. No call on that. Number 11 for the Red Knights, Claire Vander Heidi, takes the ball away. And up comes number 9 for Benilde, Aaron Long, and the game's getting a little rougher there. And now we have a flag up and the Storm take over. But boy, Vanderheide there in the corner basically robbed the Storm of the ball there. No whistle on the call. And here comes number 3 for the Red Knights, Vivian Chenal, and chasing it down in the left corner is number 11, Vanderheide. And she kicks it back in. I do remember her from last year. She is a player to watch. And that is intercepted by Lundgren, but number 11, Rachel Trich, has it there for the Storm. And the ball comes forward, chased there by number 1 is Paulinshin, and there is a whistle on the trip. Number 8, Claire Shea, trips her right there, trying to tackle the ball, but ended up tackling the Red Knight. So it'll be a free kick, and Maddie Stokes will come over and do the honors, and she gets a good leg into it as it goes down the left sideline. And Lundgren now tries to corral it at about midfield, gets it over to her teammate number 12, Sam Richardson. Back to number 16, who just took some dirt there from on the tackle, Danielle Gagne. She looks like she's okay. Storm take possession there nicely. Number 2, Julia Boulat, gets it to her teammate. And here comes number 1, Paulinshin, and she can't quite catch up to it before it goes out of bounds. So it'll be a throw in for the Red Knights, and that is number 12, Sam Richardson. Throw in there by number 12, Sam Richardson. Richardson with it there. Attempted to get it to her teammate, number 5, Frida Fortier. There's Fortier, which gets a foot on it, but the Storm maintain possession. Paulinshin, number 1, kicks it, and it's picked up there by the goaltender, Anna Poland, and she quickly gets it out to Maddie Stokes, number 2 on the right side. She kicks it ahead to number 3, Vivian Chenal. Now Chenal has it, trying to get it over to Vanderheide, and intercepted nicely by number 12, Abby Want for the Storm. There's Lauren Roberts. Over to number 11, Rachel Trich. .22.5 minutes to go in the first half. No score. Storm with the throw in. And Paulinshin comes away with it nicely. She goes by Lundgren. Almost intercepted there by number 16 for Benilde, Danielle Gagne. Lauren Roberts now chasing it here at midfield. And she misplays it off her own shin, and it goes out of bounds. So Vanderheide, number 11, senior midfielder, will throw it in. And that is number 5, kicking it back to the goaltender, Frida Fortier, kicks it back to Anna Poland, quickly gets it out to Maddie Stokes on the far side, number 2. Over to 16, Danielle Gagne. That's Claire Grazzini. That's Trich, number 11. Nice play almost there by the Storm as she got it to Paulinshin, who attempted to get it to her teammate, number 12, Abby Want. And down goes number 5, Frida Fortier, and a whistle and a turnover. So it will be a free kick for the Red Knights, and that means Maddie Stokes. She's been taking all the free kicks no matter where they are in the field. The senior defender, tri-captain. Nice strong leg. We'll try to get it into play here in a scoring position for the Red Knights. So she boots it down to the center of the field, and running for it there is number 10, Sophia Coleman, just a freshman midfielder unable to catch up to it. Nice attempt there by the Red Knights. Headed there now by Frida Fortier. Lundgren now in the middle, 23, gets it over to Vanderheide. Plenty of defense there. Vanderheide working against number 12 as she gets by her. And now she gets it to Stokes, coming up from her defensive position, and it's taken away by the Red Knights, and that is number 2 with it now, Julia Boulat, as she gets it ahead to Paulinshin, number 1. And she gets it ahead to number 8, her teammate, Claire Shea. Taken away nicely, though, by the Red Knights, Danielle Gagne, number 16, and now she gets up to Maddie Stokes. This pace of play starts to pick up here, just under 20 minutes left in the first half. The feeling out period here is over for both teams, and both teams are picking up the pace. Storm with it there, number 14. Alex Harn-Dierks. Now ahead to Paulinshin as she kicks it ahead there. That's number 12 for the Red Knights, Abby Wayne on the left side. Attempted centering pass, and Trich takes the shot, and nice save by Anna Poland. She deflects it to herself and then jumps on it. Best scoring attempt of the night by either team there. And there is Trich with a quick left foot. Nice move there by her to try to kick it right away. She didn't take any time. And so now, meanwhile, we're at midfield. That is number 5, Frida Fortier. Over to number 12, Sam Richardson on the left side here. She comes down, being guarded closely there by number 11, Rachel Trich, who almost had a nice scoring attempt there just a moment ago for the Storm. With the ball there was number 8, Stella Fortier, a junior midfielder. And the ball goes out of bounds before Maddie Stokes, number 2, could catch up to it. So we have some substitutions now in for the Storm. Number 5 specifically is Grace Miller. So we have the throw in from the Storm on the far end. And Lundgren kicks it out of trouble, but it ricochets back to midfield. Lauren Roberts, number 19 there with it. Nice job dribbling the ball as it comes over to Rachel Trich, number 11 on the far side. And she tries to get it ahead and does now to number 12, Abby Want. Centering pass. Not handled real well there. And now the Storm come in, and another save by Anna Storm on the ricochet. So nice scoring attempt and nice save there. 17.5 minutes to go. Here's that replay, and it just sort of looked like Stokes almost kicked it away, but it went off Storm's number 8, Claire Shea, and had to be saved by Anna Poland. Meanwhile, the ball comes back into the Storm zone, and number 3 for the Storm kicks it back to the goaltender. Number 3 is Abby Lira. She's a senior defender. Gets it back to Leah Olsen, who quickly gets it back out to midfield. Attempted to be played there by Lauren Roberts as she gets it to number 12, Abby Want. And that again is number 8, Claire Shea. Attempted to try to get it to her teammate, number 1, Sophie Paulinshin, but Anna Poland comes up to thwart that attempt. Now we're at midfield. That's Vanderheide, number 11. She's fun to watch, very quick, very talented. Tried to get it to her teammate there, number 3, Vivian Chanel. There are 2 offensive scoring threats for sure, along with defender Maddie Stokes. She's known to come up when there is an opportunity to try to put that ball on net. And here comes Lauren Roberts, number 19. Fancy dribbling, trying to get around number 16, Grace Navarra, but unable to do so. And Benilde takes over. That is number 5. Number 5 is Frida Fortier again, and now Vanderheide, number 11 on the left side. Being guarded closely, and it's taken away nicely there by number 3 for Chanhassen. Julia Boulot. And now Boulot has it again as she kicks it ahead to number 5, Grace Miller for the Storm. To the center, number 15, that's Gabrielle Pujol. And a shot on net just wide left by number 8, Claire Shea, senior attacker. Good strong kick there, just sent it wide left. Boy, a lot of pace, forced Anna Poland to take a dive. So a couple of scoring opportunities for the Storm. Now we have a new substitution, number 14 there for the Red Knights. Is Macy Morris, a junior forward. So both teams substituting here in the first half. There's Maddie Stokes trying to do the give and go, and she gives it back, and that worked out really nicely for the Red Knights. Down the far side, that is number 10, Sophia Coleman. Junior midfielder. Nice give and go attempt there by Maddie Stokes. She'll come over and throw it in the offensive zone of the Storm. Throws it in to number 14, Macy Morris. And the ball goes over the goal line, and possession will change at the 14-minute mark here of the first half. There's the kick by Leah Olson, the junior goaltender. Blocked by the Red Knights, and now Vander Heide. Back out to midfield. Headed there by number 8, Stella Fortier. There's Maddie Stokes, nice kick there. Gets it over to midfield to Frida Fortier. Frida over to number 16, Danielle. And that's number 6, Emily Olson on the left side. Back out to Gagne. She gets it back over to number 8, and that's Stella Fortier. Over to Maddie Stokes on the far right side now. As they set up shop, as they try to cross midfield. Stokes takes a shot, ricochets off a fellow Red Knight and out of bounds. So possession will go to the Storm. Just under 13 minutes to go, and we have a substitution for the Storm. That's number 13, Haven Steyer, or Steer. Play still underway, 12 and a half minutes to go. First half, no score. And there's Ingrid Lundgren as she kicks it over for number 6 for the Red Knights, Emily Olson. And she gives way, and now Lauren Roberts, number 19. She looks like a strong player, just a junior midfielder. Number 13 for the Red Knights, trying to get possession, was Caitlin McTeague, just a sophomore midfielder. Stella Fortier. Gagne kicks it to midfield, attempted there to number 14, Macy Morris. And now it gets down there to number 10, the freshman, Sophia Coleman. Just a 9th grader out there. She looks dangerous as well in the scoring attack. But now here come the Storm's number 4, Katie Miller on the left side. Maddie Stoke comes up and bumps number 15 for the Storm and then steals the ball away from Pujol. Goes out of bounds, and possession will go to the Red Knights. Thrown in by Stokes now to Lundgren, number 23, as she takes it up along the right side. And ahead to Stokes as she moves across, and it goes off a Storm, but Stokes maintains possession, gets it back to Lundgren. Now over on the middle side to Gagne, 16. Gets it to number 8, Stella Fortier. Now Gagne. And she kicks it forward there to Emily Olson, number 6. Now to Vander Heide, ever dangerous as she kicks it towards the middle of the field. Tried to get it to the freshman, Sophia, number 10. Sophia Coleman can't handle it. Now the Storm come back on the left side, intercepted by Maddie Stokes. And she gets it into the center, and there was an attempted pass to Sophia Coleman, but I don't think she was anticipating it. So the Storm intercept it, and now they come up the middle of the field. Pass to the far side. That's number 4 for the Storm, Katie Miller.
Entering the game for the Red Knights, number 18, Allie Voss.
So we have a substitution for the Red Knights. There she is. Number 18 now in the match. That's Allie Voss, a freshman midfielder. Play underway. Under 10 minutes to play now. First half, and a big collision there. Doesn't look like anybody's too seriously hurt. Number 8, Stella Fortier, got hit hard there. Good sportsmanship exhibited by the Storm there, making sure she was okay. Always nice to see at any level of sport. There's Maddie Stokes now, kicks it down, intended for Coleman, number 10. She chased it on the near side along with the Storm's Grace Navarra. And Navarra chasing it. Maddie Stokes tries to intercept it and does so successfully, but it goes right to the Storm. And now it's 2-on-2. Comes back now to number 13 for the Storm, Haven Steer. Then Abby Laura for the Storm gets it over to number 4, Katie Miller, whose shot goes wide left of Anna Poland. So now with 8.5 minutes to go, there was the shot attempt, but way off the mark.
Number 3, Vivian Chanel. Entering the game for the Storm, number 11.
So we have some more substitutions now. Vivian Chanel re-enters the match for the Red Knights, and number 11 for the Storm also enters. Again, Rachel Tritch re-enters. She was a starter early on and a threat offensively. So play underway now. And that is Sophia Coleman, number 10 on the right side, the freshman. Being marked closely by the Storm. She kicks it forward and almost got it to her teammate, number 15, Katie Tucker. But good defense by the Storm. Very defensive match here early on. Just in the first half. Vivian Chanel tries to get it pie, and she loses it to the Storm, and it comes back to Leah Olson, the junior goaltender for the Storm, with 7.5 minutes to go. She kicks it down the right side to Rachel Tritch, number 11, who heads it to her teammate, number 5, Grace Miller. And it goes back into the defensive zone of the Storm, and that's number 13, Haven Steyer, the junior defender. And it goes out of bounds, and that'll now be thrown in by number 6, Emily Olson. Home crowd here sensing an opportunity, but the ball then gets turned back over to the Storm. And there's the throw in towards Rachel Tritch. Number 5 now possessing it is Grace Miller. And a whistle. And that's number 13, Haven Steer. She kicks it down the field. Number 10 for the Storm, Grace Merrill, a senior midfielder, tries to advance it. Comes right back to midfield, and Vivian Chanel, aggressively tries to chase that down, but number 14 for the Storm just gets rid of it, Alex Harm-Dierks. Out midfield, there's Ingrid Lundgren over to Gagne. And almost has the ball stolen away by Rachel Tritch for the Storm as it comes ahead to cross midfield. And that's Vivian Chanel, number 3, gets it back to Gagne. And now over towards number 8, Stella Fortier. And that's Maddie Stokes at midfield. Gets by the defender and ahead to number 18 is Allie Voss. But now the Storm have an opportunity here, one-on-one. And there is the shot and a goal by number 4, Katie Miller. As she beats Anna Poland and the defender, Sophie Gagne. What a play. And it was just a matter of time. She came down here one-on-one, crossed over, and took the shot before Gagne could do anything. And Anna Storm was probably, or Anna Poland was probably screened on the shot. So the Storm draw first blood at the 5:45 mark of the first half. So there she is, number 4, Katie Miller. Nice crossover and then a quick shot. That was the difference. And she beats Anna Poland to the right, near right side, just inside the post. So 1-0 Storm. First half, and now they have possession once again. Leah Olson, the goaltender, will punt it down. Land about midfield. Lauren Roberts there, number 19 to field it. Now it's being handled by Stella Fortier. Tries to give it ahead to Vivian Chanel, senior forward. Coleman. And there is Lundgren as she tries to save it in bounds, but it's out of bounds. So possession will return to the Storm as we are now at the 5-minute mark remaining in the first half. Storm just took the lead on Katie Miller's goal at the 5:45 mark. Here comes Benilde, leading pass there for Vanderheide, and she does catch up to it. Nice hustle by Vanderheide as she snuck behind the defender there, number 12 for the Storm, Abby Want, and her shot just went wide of the net. So Leah Olson will punt it off here, just under 4.5 minutes to go. Ball out of bounds. And quickly in by the Red Knights. They would like to even this up before they go into halftime. I can guarantee you that. Ball comes out now on the near side to number 11, Rachel Tritch. Intercepted by the Red Knights. There seems to be more of a sense of urgency exhibited by the Red Knights. Nice hustle there by number 8 for the Red Knights, Stella Fortier, keeping the ball in the offense. And there is Vanderheide, stolen, stripped nicely and kicked out of bounds wisely by Abby Lira, defender for the Storm. Nice job by her. Excuse me, that was number 5, Grace Miller on the defensive end there. And Leah Olson will throw it out to the far side. And intercepted nicely by number 18, Allie Voss for Benilde. And they go back on the offensive. While early on, the Storm were dominating on the offensive end, I have to say now Benilde is late here in the first half as we approach the 3-minute mark. Ball out of bounds. Leah Olson will run over to retrieve it way over in the corner. We're at the 3-minute mark right now and counting. 2:57, 2:55 as Leah Olson comes back into the goalie's box. There's number 16 for the Storm. Coming in, Grace Navarra. She was in earlier, so Leah Olson now will kick it off. And Sophia Coleman nicely intercepts it. That's Vivian Chanel, tries to give it back to Coleman. Taken away nicely by number 16, Grace Navarra, just into the match, and it goes out of bounds in favor of the Red Knights. Maddie Stokes over on the far side will throw it in to Coleman, taken away right away by the Storm's number 1, Sophie Pollinchin. Back out to midfield. And we have a whistle against the Storm as number 18, Allie Voss, took a push. Maddie Stokes will come over for the free kick. 1:55 to go and counting, first half. Free kick now at the 35-yard line for Maddie Stokes, and she will boot it right at the net. And oh my goodness, it almost went in just under the crossbar. Leah Olson just got enough of it. Watch this kick. That is strong. Oh, it just got over the crossbar. You can just see the goaltender just got, that is a stellar shot and also a great save. So we got a corner kick, first one of the night here for the Red Knights, and Vanderheide will take it. Here's that nice, look at that kick. It just was gonna go in, and that takes a lot of strength to knock that ball off over the crossbar. Here comes Vanderheide 1:10 to go, and in the middle, nobody's able to field it. Comes back out, and fighting for the ball there for the Red Knights again is Allie Voss. Booted back towards the goal by number 5, Frida Fortier. Now it's over towards number 11, that's Vanderheide. She kicks it towards the middle, and there is Coleman, couldn't quite handle it in the middle. And it comes out to the far side. Benilde dominating here, 41 seconds to go, ball out of bounds, clock still running. Stokes now getting very physical in there, and she is called for a foul. And that means a free kick for the Storm. And number 16, Grace Navarro, will do the honors. She kicks it off, 18 seconds to go. And here come the Storm, 3-on-3. Ball over towards Trich, nicely blocked there by number 4. And that is the end of the first half. 1-0 Storm, come back for the second half.
You're always trying to keep your kids safe, right? What about preventing concussion? Concussion can happen anywhere, on a sports field, at the park, even at home. So you need to know the ABCs. Assess the situation, be alert for signs and symptoms, and contact a healthcare professional. Most kids recover completely, but seek care to help them get better faster. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. Keep kids safe. It's as simple as ABC.
Welcome back to the second half of ParkTV 16 Sports presentation of girls varsity soccer. We're broadcasting from the Quinn Athletic Complex on the campus of Benilde St. Margaret's. And if you're just joining us, it is 1-0 Chanhassen on the goal by Katie Miller with 5:45 to go in the first half. She put a nice shot just inside the left goal post by Anna Pullen, the goalie for the Red Knights. But late in the first half, after that goal, the Red Knights really picked up the intensity level and were threatening to score on several occasions. So I expect a great, exciting second half. And we're about to begin at midfield, where we find Vivian Chanel, number 3, kicks it off for the Red Knights, and she boots it down the field, and we're underway second half. This West Metro Conference rivalry between the Chanhassen Storm and the Benilde St. Margaret Red Knights. The Red Knights will be going from our left to our right on your screen, and the Storm obviously be going in the opposite direction, right to left, and that is Maddie Stokes, number 2, the senior tri-captain goaltender to Lundberg, the other tri-captain. The third one is Claire Grazzini, a senior, number 1 for the Red Knights. So we have a whistle and a free kick that will be taken by Maddie Stokes, number 2, and she kicks it off down towards Vivian Chanel, gets a foot on it. Ricochets over to number 13 is Caitlin McTeague. And there's Maddie Stokes. Look for her to have an impact here in the second half. Very effective defender, very offensive-minded defender for Benilde Red Knights. And now that is for the Red Knights, number 3, Vivian Chanel. No, excuse me. That was number 8 for the Red Knights, Stella Fortier. And it just gets by her. That's number 1 for the Storm, Sophie Paulin. She had a strong first half, and Katie Miller, number 4, was looking for her second goal of the evening, and just in time, Anna Pullen, the goalie, takes it away from her. And it's back to Anna Pullen there. She kicks it over towards Maddie Stokes. Paulin Shin, number 1, comes up, tries to get it to number 9, Erin Long. Now it's ahead to Vivian Chanel. Back to Stokes. Stokes brings it across midfield. Tried to get it ahead there to Erin Long, and it's kicked out of bounds there by number 14, Alex Harmdierks, the senior midfielder. Now back in. Stokes throws it in. Lauren Roberts for the Storm. Gets it back. Stella Fortier back over to number 16, Danielle Gagne. Gagne over to the far side. Played there by Sam Richardson. Back to the goaltender. Over to Stella Fortier. Paulin Shin for the Storm almost takes it away. Here comes Fortier. Up ahead to Vivian Schnell. She's also dangerous. Gets it ahead there to number 11. That is Vanderheide. So she is also dangerous for the Red Knights on offense. So you got Vanderheide out there, Chanel, Stokes, 3 strongest players probably on offense for the Red Knights. Look for one of those 3 to score if they're going to get one tonight. Here comes Stokes. She boots it ahead. She had a really nice free kick in from about 35 yards away and just about snuck it in under the crossbar. High kick, Paulin Shin plays it well for the Storm. Stokes now takes it, tries to get it ahead, blocked by Paulin Shin, who sends it ahead to number 8, Claire Shea for the Storm. Intercepted by Fortier. That's Stella. There's more than one. There's Frida Fortier, number 5. But Stella kicks that one, and it's out of bounds, and it's going to be possession for the Storm. They throw it in there. That's number 8 for the Storm playing it, Claire Shea. Maddie Stokes intercepts it to midfield, kept in the zone by the Storm. Aaron Long, number 9, to Stokes, number 2, gets a little daylight along the right side. Gets it ahead to Vivian Chanel, taken away nicely there by number 14, Alex Harmdirks. Really well done by number 14, Harmdirks. Taking that ball away. That is a total skill when it comes to soccer. Frida Fortier now out there. So the Storm dominating early on here in the second half, much like they did the first half. Keeping the ball mostly in the Benilde zone. 5 minutes into the second half here. 35 minutes to go. Throw in by Benilde to Chanel. Lauren Roberts with it. And that is Stella Fortier with it. Nice play there on the far side as she dribbles it, but it's stolen away there briefly by number 2 for the Storm. That is Julia Boulat. Ball now in the Storm zone. Number 5, Frida Fortier, doing a nice job as she goes down. No call on that. And here comes Stokes as she falls down, slipped on the turf. And that was Paulin Shin takes it, and she gives it up to her teammate number 8, Claire Shea, as she comes down the right side. Gets it ahead there to number 11, Rachel Tritch, being guarded closely by number 12 for the Red Knights. That's Sam Richardson. And the Storm have a chance here now as they dominate in the Benilde zone. Comes out, Lauren Roberts chasing it. Gets it over to her teammate, 16. 16 is Grace Navarra, of course. Comes out to midfield, number 3 for Chanhassen. Abby Lura kicks it in there. And now Maddie Stokes has it again on the near side. Gets it ahead to Lundgren. Ingrid, the tri-captain, tried to get it ahead to number 9, Aaron Long, but not nearly close enough. Now comes Lauren Roberts. Gets it over to Katie Meyer. Tried to get it to Paulin Shin. Taken away by Stokes. But now Lauren Meyer. Both teams look a little tired here early in the second half. Maybe more so on Benilde's part. Aaron Long, or Vanderheide with it. It's number 12 for Benilde, Sam Richardson, but it gets taken away. And now Katie Miller, who has the first goal and the only goal of the match, has a chance here in some open space. She takes a shot and she scores her second goal of the night. What a goal by Katie Miller as she beats number 8 for Benilde. Here's the replay and just puts it right by her. What a performance at the 32:54 mark. That girl, Katie Miller, is having a night. 2 goals for a 2-0 lead for the Chanhassen Storm. The junior midfielder, watch this again. Left foot, back to the right foot, tees it up and puts it right in between Anna Poland and the right goalpost. Nice job for the junior. And we're back underway. Chasing it down on the far side is Vanderheide. So Benilde down 2-0, needs to get it going here at home against their conference foe here, the Chanhassen Storm. Play underway now. Stella Fortier gets it over to Maddie Stokes. Look for her to play a little bit more offensively now. Here comes the Storms. Number 16 chasing it is Grace Navarra. Gets it over to Katie Meyer. She's going to look for a hat trick tonight. You can bet on that. Now Stokes has it for the Red Knights. Almost taken away again by Navarra. Storm looking very good here early in the second half, putting on all kinds of pressure on the defending champion Red Knights. Maddie Stokes coming over, throws it in to Lundgren. Now to Frida Fortier, number 5. She tries to get something going as she sends it down, but nobody home except Vanderheide coming from all the way across the field to try to chase it down and almost kicks it off the goaltender. What an effort there by Vanderheide, who plays the left forward attack position, comes all the way over. Wow, what an effort there. I think all she tried to do was knock it off the shin of the goaltender and just missed doing it. But trying to get something going here for the Red Knights. Number 13 took a tumble there for the Red Knights. She's back up in the middle of the field. Oh, that was number 3, Chanel. She looks like she's a little hurt, holding her hip there, limping around. So we have a whistle, and it looks like it's going to be a free kick for the Red Knights as we approach the 30-minute mark of the second half. And Maddie Stokes, ever dangerous from anywhere on the field, as we found out in the first half, almost scoring a goal from far out as she puts it down nicely in front. Very dangerous, and it just slithers through to the goaltender for the Storm, Leah Olson. Wow. Almost Vanderheide, if she got her foot on that and she just missed by inches, that might have been a goal there for the Red Knights. Just missed. Fridas gets it over to number 9. Aaron Long with it. Into the center to Vivian Chanel, back to Long. Nice give and go as Chanel then tried to rush the net, but the goaltender, Leah Olson, comes up with another stop for the Storm. The ball comes out to midfield. Number 1, Sophie Polenshin. And that is picking it up, number 14 for the Storm, Alex Harm-Dierks. Ball out of bounds. Whistle and a substitution now for the Red Knights coming in. Number 6, Emily Olson, junior midfielder, defender, now into the match for the first time. Play underway in the far corner, and it goes out of bounds off Aaron Long, so it'll be the Storm ball. And that means Leah Olson will kick it off, and down the field, there she is. So far, she's pitching a shutout, having a nice night in goal, as she'll take a nice long run at this and kick it as far as she can down to the left side. And Benilde seems to have possession. No, they don't. Lauren Roberts comes away with it, tries to kick it ahead to Katie Miller, but out comes Anna Poland, and she gets it to Maddie Stokes very efficiently. And here comes Stokes, and it's picked off by Lauren Roberts. Now Katie Miller. Over to number 2, Julia Boulat. Centering pass, blocked by Benilde, back out to the center. And that is number 12, Abby Want. Want gives it up to number 2, Boulat. Now Benilde intercepts. And on the far side, that is that's Vander Heidi. Claire Vander Heidi. Number 6 now with it, Emily Olson. Just into the match. Now over to the near side here is Maddie Stokes. See what she's very dangerous. And she'll become more offensive here, I think, as this goes on. Ball gets taken away, but then they take it back away. Number 8, Stella Fortier, then has it intercepted by, I believe that is number 1, Sophie Polenshin. Lauren Roberts coming up. So Benilde is starting to show some offensive prowess, but great counter punching here by the Storm. Number 11 there with the chance, Rachel Tritch. Blocked in front, Katie Miller. Oh, and her shot just misses the upper right corner of the net. 26.5 minutes to go. Let's watch the replay, and how close did this get? Nice, easy kick. Almost threaded the needle. That was very close, at least from this angle. Katie Miller really impressing out there. Tried to just thread the needle with that shot and almost did it for a hat trick and a 3-goal lead. And there's Katie Miller intercepting Stokes' pass. It's just her with 6 defenders around her. She gets it over to her teammate who kicks it over the goal line. And so that will mean possession goes to the Red Knights, and Anna Poland there with the ball, and she'll walk it over towards the center of the goal zone and set it down to kick off. She looks around and boots it towards the left side to teammate Claire Vander Heidi. No, that was number 6, Emily Olson. And now the ball on the near side, that's Vivian Chenal. Tried to get it up to Fortier, or no, Aaron Long, number 9. There's number 8, Stella Fortier. And it's picked off again by the Storm, and that's Polenshin. Now it's stolen by Stokes, and stolen again by the Storm, and stolen again by the Benilde Red Knights, and it comes back into the Storm zone, chased by Aaron Long, and it goes back to Leah Olson, who I think had a dangerous kick there. If she miffed on that shot, it would have been trouble for the Storm, but she kicks it right out of bounds, so the Red Knights are going to keep the pressure on, and that's Stokes on the near right side to throw it in. We have some substitutions now. So number 9, Aaron Long, gives way to number 17 for the Red Knights. That's Kay Franzese, a senior midfielder. First time in the game here in the second half. Red Knights looking for anything to get a spark. Ball then goes out of bounds after Maddie Stokes throws it in. Headed there by number 2, Boulat for the Storm, out to midfield and kept in the zone by number 16, Grace Navarra. There's Sophie Coleman. Number 10, the freshman, has it taken away by Rachel Tritch. Katie Miller now, the ever dangerous Katie Miller in the center of the field. Polenshin, number 1. Tries to get it over to her teammate, number 9, Lillian Armstrong, but taken away by Maddie Stokes. But now Polenshin kicks it towards Anna Poland, the goaltender, with under 24 minutes to go, second half. And there's Katie Miller with it once again. And it goes out of bounds in favor of the Storm. Rachel Tritch, number 11, on the way far side there, will throw it in. Katie Miller is out there to receive it, along with number 8, Claire Shea. So Trich throws it into Miller. Miller handles it. And she still has it. Nice dribbling there. Being guarded closely there by Gagne, and it goes out of bounds. Nice defense by Gagne. Throw in, though, this time for the Red Knights. And it also goes out of bounds. And the Red Knights keep it. Quick throw in now. Number 14 for the Red Knights trying to handle it was Macy Morris. Kay Franzese handles it. Now Stokes has it at midfield. Over to Vivian Chenal. The give and go back to Stokes as she tries to get it ahead to Chenal, playing a 2-man game there. And it goes out of bounds off number 9, Lillian Armstrong for the Storm of Chanhassen. So Maddie Stokes will throw it in. She's clearly a leader out there, the quarterback of this team. Involved in just about everything, never comes off the field. So now Maddie will get a free kick from a pretty dangerous location. It really looks like it's going to be the effect of a corner kick from about the 17-yard line. And Leah Olson is marking her goaltender, and there is a corner kick over to the far side. And falling down for the Red Knights was number 16, Danielle Gagne. Couldn't handle it, and now the Storm come away with it. And they might have a chance at a breakaway. Kicks it ahead to Katie Miller. Just can't quite keep up with it. Nice defense there by number 8, Stella Fortier. And it goes out of, nope, stays in bounds. It's Francisi, the newly in the game for the Red Knights, but it comes back out to midfield, and Gagne with it now. Back to Stella Fortier. And now taken over by Chanhassen's number 8, Claire Shea. In midfield, number 14, Macy Morris has it taken away. Now into the Katie Miller, who does maintain to control it, gives it up to number 2, Boulat. To Paulin Shin, headed towards number 15, Gabriella Pujol, and it goes out of bounds, and they award it to the Storm. So we have Navarra back in for the Storm, and for the Red Knights, checking in is number 15, Katie Tucker. For the Red Knights, back underway. And down by the goal line, the Storm trying to manage it, but it goes out of bounds. And so Anna Poland will kick it off here with 20 minutes to go. 3/4 of the match over with, 2-0 Storm. Both goals by Katie Miller. The first one in the first half, second one in the second half. And so far, the Red Knights have not found an answer on offense. Paulin Shin now ahead and down. Stokes intercepts for the Red Knights, and that goes off. The Storm's number 16, Grace Navarra, just into the match, so she's got fresh legs and fresh lungs. More substitutions. Vivian Chenal comes off. She's played a tough game today, been running all over the place. In for her is number 18, Allie Voss, freshman, Red Knight. And Maddie Stokes now will kick it from the goal box. And almost headed there by number 14, Macy Morris. Ball comes back to center field, being played by number 8, Claire Shea. And a whistle and a foul against the Storm's Paulinshin, Sophie Paulinshin. And so now another free kick, and of course, number 2, Maddie Stokes will do the honors for the Red Knights. They desperately need to get on the board here. They want to have a chance at winning this match, and now that is Macy Morris, number 14, on the far side, and it goes out of bounds. The Storm have played a really great game tonight, though, both on the offensive, defensive side. So the Benilde Red Knights need a break. And there's Macy Morris with it. Nice job. Gets it to Francisi, who gets it over to number 18, Allie Voss. So some of the new fresh blood in there in the second half. Getting something done here. There's Lundgren. Red Knights certainly are not giving up, showing plenty of energy. Centering pass to Francisi, gets by her, and there's a great opportunity for number 15, Katie Tucker. Had a breakaway goal, and she just sends it wide left. Look at that, beat the offsides, and she went right for the corner, and it just hooked left by just inches. Wow, and that was the break the Red Knights were waiting for, and they could not quite capitalize. Very unfortunate at the 17-minute mark, or approaching the 17-minute mark. So the Storm will try to clear the zone here. Red Knights have some momentum going now, finally. Headed ahead. And here come the Red Knights. So they have a bunch of new players in there, and it's starting to show and make a difference, at least on the offensive end. Late here in the second half. Ball goes out of bounds. Sophia Coleman, the freshman, was not able to handle it. Ball out of bounds. Possession awarded to the Red Knights. Comes back out to Gagne, number 16. Centered it for number 17, Francisi. And kicked away by the Storm. Now Stokes kicks it back into the zone. Storm come away with it. But Gagne kicks it back. Francisi for the Red Knights chasing it. 3 Storm all around her. Number 12 especially, Abby Wayant, wisely kicks it out of bounds to stop the threat. So the throw-in will be by the Red Knights. Number 6 does the honors, Emily Olson. Now Stokes has it. And she takes a big long shot, and it goes off to the right off her foot. Didn't quite get a hold of it like she had hoped. So Leah Olson, the goaltender for the Storm, will bring it back to the goal box and set it down. Give it a good kick here. Comes to about the 30, gets by. Stokes now has it for the Red Knights. Then Lauren Roberts ricochets it. Both Roberts and Stokes fighting for it, as was Paul and Shin, and it's out of bounds off. Note they award it to the Red Knights. Stokes throws it in. Attempted to get it to Macy Morris, unable to handle it. Back out to midfield, and Stella Fortier to Gagne to Stokes, who nudges it ahead to Francisi, who's able to handle it and gets it ahead to number 15, Katie Tucker, who just missed on that last shot. Boy, would she love another opportunity. Gets it into the middle to the freshman Coleman, unable to handle it and taken away nicely by the Storm. And that was number 12, did a nice job. Believe that was Abby Wayant on defense. And now Boulat, number 2, gets it out to number 8, Claire Shea. And it comes back and out of bounds in the Benilde zone, but they will retain possession with 14:15 to go in the second half. Here was this opportunity. Coleman, if she could have handled it, may have gotten a shot off. She had Francisi there to work with and just wasn't able to handle that nice pass by number, who was that? That was the girl that just had the scoring attempt. So we have some substitutions again, lots of substitutions. Of note for the Red Knights is number 11, Claire Van de Heide. So now the Storm have possession. It's been a while since they've been in the Red Knight zone, but there's Lauren Roberts. Tries to get it ahead to number 10. So that was Grace Merrill. Haven't called her name tonight. That's a senior midfielder for the Chanhassen Storm. Down on the far side, that's Coleman fighting with it with number 12, Abby Want. But a throw-in now for Benilde. Definitely showing a sense of urgency here as the game meanders on here, and they're down 2-0. And there's Vanderheide. What a move by her. She comes fresh off the bench, creates a nice scoring opportunity for number 5, as she is Frida Fortier. Had a nice opportunity there. Very frustrated after that attempt, but boy, Vanderheide, you can make a big difference when she's out there on the pitch. But here come the Storm. Number 8, Claire Shea, taken over by the Red Knights. There is Maddie Stokes as she brings it up. Gets it to Vivian Chanel, but it is intercepted by the Storm's number 10, Grace Merrill. Now Claire Shea has it, gets it ahead, and that's an offsides call. She attempted to get it to her teammate, number 5, Grace Miller. The senior must be the sister of the junior Katie Miller. Number 4 and 5, respectively. So we're just under 12 minutes. There's Maddie Shea to take the free kick on the offsides call, and she boots it down. And the ball, trying to get it ahead to Chanel, but there to handle it for the Red Knights was number 14, Alex Harm-Dirks. Now the ball comes into the offensive zone. Oh my goodness, that's number 8, Claire Shea, and the ball is kicked away, still alive on the far side, and a whistle as Frida Fortier falls to the ground, and Maddie Stokes will come over, number 2, and will attempt another free kick as we approach the 11-minute mark left in the match. Second half, 2-0 Storm. Katie Miller has both goals, the junior midfielder for the Storm. Ball comes in the middle field, intercepted by Lauren Roberts, but Frida Fortier takes it back away from her. Back to the center, intercepted by Grace Miller as she comes down. Kick back to midfield by the Red Knights. Picked up again there by Grace Merrill, and the ball comes back to Anna Poland, the goalie. And the Red Knights will start again, looking for their first goal here. There's Frida Fortier, number 5. That pass was attempted for Claire Vanderheide. Now it's in the middle there too. And now Vanderheide has a mini breakaway, being chased, and the shot in the goal by Vanderheide. Makes it 2-1 with 9:40 to go. And you knew at some point she was gonna make her mark, and she was able to get by, and boy, does she know what to do with it. She was being guarded closely there by Abby Lura, but Lura nor the goaltender, Leah Olsen, could do anything about that big left-footed shot by Vanderheide, so that brings new life into the Red Knights. So with 9:40 to go, they're just down 1. And it's a whole new ball game. So the Storm will take it with Katie Miller kicking it off at midfield. Ball gets into the center to Merrill, number 10, for the Storm, as they now look like they have a little more intensity. After being up 2-0 now with just a 1-goal lead, they know they can't be complacent if they want to hold on. Their counterparts, the boys varsity, were tied 2-2 late in their match earlier today and gave up a goal with 32 seconds to Benilde. And And here comes Vanderheide. Will she get her second goal to match Katie Miller, the Storm? You bet she would love to do that. And it goes out of bounds, and that is in favor of the Red Knights as they quickly throw it in. That is Frida Fortier with it. Nice move. Gets it to Lundgren, 23. In the far corner, there's Fortier with it again. Kicks it back out to number 8, Stella Fortier. And now the Storm take it over. Katie Miller tries to clear the ball, and it goes out of bounds in favor of the Storm this time. This time throwing it in, number 16 is Grace Navarra. She gets it to Katie Miller. Ball taken away now by the Red Knights. Now Merrill, number 10, gets it to Katie Miller. Oh, there's Merrill, number 10. And Katie Miller takes a quick shot, but it goes way wide right with 8 minutes to go and counting. Crowd exhorting their home team. Red Knight trying to get a tying goal here late. Anna Poland kicks it down. Intercepted by the Storm's number 5, Grace Miller. Now Lauren Roberts, number 19, tries to get it to Katie Miller. Blocked in front nicely by number 8 for the Red Knights, Stella Fortier. Now it goes to the center to Vivian Chenal. She tried to get it ahead to Vanderheide and just missed. Nice defense there by number 16 for the Storm. Came up to thwart that, Grace Navarra. And now here come the Storm. Katie Miller gives it up to her sister. And now over to the far side. That's Trich with the big kick from the right side, but that sails wide right of the goal. And now we're under 7 minutes to play in the second half. Still time left for the Red Knights to tie this up. They have a 2-2-1 record. The Storm have a 2-3 record. Conference match here early in the season, 2017. Ball comes to center. Intercepted by Lauren Roberts, number 19 for the Storm. Forwarded ahead and back to Anna Poland, the goalie, as we approach 6 minutes. She takes a big throw, nice throw out there to number 15, her teammate Katie Tucker. Had a nice scoring opportunity early on and just missed on a shot wide right of Leah Olson. And now the ball comes back, and that, I believe, is Gagne, who kicks it ahead. And it goes out of bounds in favor of the Storm. And number 16, Grace Navarra, throws it in. And Grace Merrill tries to corral it, but unable to do so. Here comes Chanel, almost made something happen. Claire Vanderheide following up, and way out of the goal comes Leah Olson, very dangerous. And now we have a call and a whistle on Frida Fortier for the grab or the push, and right away, number 16 gets it going, Grace Navarra. And intercepted by number 8, Stella Fortier. In the middle of the court, and there's Claire Vanderheide, who has the lone goal for Benilde. Now again to Vivian Chenal, who's also very, very, very fast and talented. Back to Vanderheide. Broken up nicely by the Storm in the middle. That was number 3 with the breakup there, Abby Lura, but that was another good scoring opportunity for Benilde. Now the ball back in play. Under 5 minutes to go, second half. Only goal in the second half was by Claire Vanderheide for Benilde. Desperately trying to tie this match up. Ball comes back into the zone of the Storm. And Katie Miller now has it. The dangerous Katie Miller with 2 goals on the night. Ball comes out on the far side, and nice give and go there. And here comes Vanderheide once again on the far side. Wow, and she goes down, and no whistle, no call on that. Much to the groans of the home crowd. Ball now goes out of bounds, and that should be in favor of Benilde. Boy, here's that replay. Let's see. Yeah, you know, that was probably a good no call. She just sort of went down on her own. I can't really see any cause and effect by the Storm. So Benilde now with 3:25 and counting to go here, second half. They really need to get it going now. And now the ball comes all the way back for Maddie Stokes, and that will waste some precious seconds as the Storm close in the gap and try to make it more difficult. And Katie Miller almost takes it away, and the Storm do come away with it. That is number 1, Sophie Paulenshin, and it goes out of bounds in favor of the Storm. It's going to be a corner kick, and that is bad news for the Red Knights as time continues to tick. That is their worst enemy now as the clock, 2:45 and counting. And the Storm are taking their own sweet time. Here comes Lauren Roberts over to do the honors with the corner kick. 2:32, 2:31. And here comes the kick into the center, and oh, number 8 for the Storm came running at it, Claire Shea, and just missed it, and it goes out of bounds in favor of the Red Knights. And they're gonna have one more chance. Here's that replay. Just watch her, Shea, come in, and she was on a mission to meet that ball and just couldn't quite get to it in time. It was just a little bit low. So now we're at 2 minutes to play in the match. And the ball gets sent back down, and it's gonna waste precious time if you're a Red Knight fan. 1:50 now. Katie Shea throws it in. Lundgren, 23, kicks it off. Number 1, Storm, and they do award the ball to the Storm. Tick-tock, 1:35 to go as they throw it in. The Storm try to keep the pressure on Benilde, trying to keep it out of their offensive zone. But Benilde just needs to get one break, and that wasn't it right there. Lundgren now, 23, 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. And nice tackle of the ball by number 23, Ingrid Lundberg. Nice job. But clock is their enemy. 1:08, 1:06, 1:05, 1:04. Ball comes in nicely by the Storm to kick it way down. And Maddie Stokes has it. Less than a minute to play, and she's gonna try to kick it as far as she can to get it down into scoring position. And it's not working out very well at the moment as the Storm keep the pressure on, and nicely taken away by Shea. Claire Shea is taking the clock right out of it. And now it's out of bounds in favor of the Storm with 26, 25 seconds to go. Less than 20 seconds to go. You can see the clock on the left side of your screen. This is probably gonna do it. I don't know if they can go down in 10 seconds. Doesn't appear they will. So that will do it from Quinn Athletic Complex. As the final score is 2-1, your Storm will go to 3-3 on the season. The Red Knights fall to 2-3-1. And so there you have it from the campus of Benilde St. Margaret's. I'm Robert Christensen for Paul Broden, our producer, and everyone at ParkTV 16 Sports. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again.